Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 19th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday after so far, but had a great Friday evening. And we're back to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Got the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the tropics and also the storm systems moving across the country. Also, take a look at your weekend outlook for your Saturday and Sunday. Take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map. We got a lot to discuss about it as well, and also take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for severe weather for Saturday and Sunday, and also take a look at the Climate Prediction Center 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. See which areas are going to be above normal and which areas are going to be below normal on temperatures and precipitation. So we'll stick around to the entire video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see here we're going to start off in the Atlantic. You don't see much activity in the tropical Atlantic. This is the remnants of Arthur here moving offshore, continue to kind of caught up with a frontal boundary, and then we'll continue to pull away from the region. We got more activity stretching from Florida back through Georgia, all the way to Mississippi, Alabama, also in Arkansas, Louisiana, to Texas, to Oklahoma, also up toward Missouri, also through Kansas, Nebraska, and Iowa. Got more activity across Mexico, down into Central America, South America. We got some scattered activity. We got more activity in the Eastern Pacific. Any of these tropical waves could become something over the next few days to come. So, alright, we got a little bit of activity over in California and Oregon, also Nevada, and elsewhere. You can see scattered activity elsewhere across the United States and southern Canada. Alright, let's continue rolling into your local forecast. I'm going to start off with your Saturday forecast. Should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay. We got some heavy rain, flash flooding for East Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. Then again up in portion of Iowa to Missouri to Kansas and also Nebraska. Got severe weather there possible also in Nebraska, Kansas to northern Oklahoma, stretching over to a portion of Missouri. Critical fire weather in southern Wyoming to Colorado to New Mexico to Arizona to Utah. Then we got thunderstorm and shower from northern California up toward Montana on the U.S.-Canadian border, stretching through Idaho, northern Nevada, and through Wyoming, South Dakota, down to areas of Oklahoma, Texas, also into areas of New Mexico, and to the state of Mexico, across the northern Gulf to the Florida Keys, southern Georgia, Atlantic coastal waters, also toward Illinois, a little bit of northern California, then again from New York State up to Maine, southeast Canada. You're included in that as well. Otherwise, peak dry high pressure to remain the chart you've been looking forecast there for your Saturday. Alright, let's continue to roll forward into your Sunday forecast. And as you can see, we got the warm front, cold front, high pressure system, low pressure system located in different areas of your forecast areas. Alright, the map should roll out something like this here in just a few minutes. And we're still waiting, and there we go. Alright, we got some severe weather from Nebraska to Kansas to Oklahoma to Missouri to Illinois to southwestern Indiana, western Kentucky, northwestern areas of Tennessee, northern Arkansas. Got flash flooding, heavy rain through Oklahoma to Arkansas to Iowa, all the way far east of western Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, also into Illinois region as well, a little bit in South Dakota. Then we got thunderstorms and showers right along the Canadian-U.S. border, straight through Montana to the Dakotas, to Wyoming, to Texas, to Iowa, to Michigan, to Louisiana, to the Florida Keys, to the Carolinas, to Delaware, D.C., to Maine, New Brunswick, and around Lake Superior, Lake Herod, and northeastern Michigan region as well, toward New York State, Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C., Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky. You're included in that as well. Otherwise, make your high pressure to remain the target of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Okay, let's continue to roll forward into your current watch and warning advisory map across the nation, currently across your forecast areas. We've got red flag warning stretching from Washington State to Oregon to northern California, all in Nevada, portion of Idaho, Utah, also portion of Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado. Also got some special weather statements and heat advisories over Utah, wind advisories over Montana. We've got some air quality alerts in Colorado. We've got flood watches in effect from Nebraska to Kansas to Missouri to southeast Oklahoma to Texas to eastern Texas to Louisiana, southern Arkansas to Mississippi, Alabama to Georgia. Got some flash flood warnings over Mississippi, flood warnings there also, and flood advisory for the Panhandle of Florida. Flood watches there also. heat advisory for southern Mississippi, Louisiana, and South Texas. Got some areas of excessive heat warning across South Texas. Severe thunderstorm warnings and watches in effect for portions of Wisconsin and Minnesota. Got river flood warnings still continue up here in Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, also down across Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida Panhandle. Flood watches for a couple counties in New York State, especially with the statements up here around the Boston area as well. Small craft advisory, gale warning from Maine all the way down to the Outer Banks in North Carolina. Special marine warning off the coast of Florida. And then small craft advisory, gale warning from Northern California, Washington State, Hawaii and Chain Island, you look good, and also a little northwestern areas of Alaska. Got some small craft advisories. Then we have some red flag warning, heat advisories, and also some special weather statements across central and eastern Alaska. And I forgot across southern California, got some excessive heat watches there as well. Okay, let's roll on into the severe weather perspective of the video, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, we got a enhanced risk for severe weather from McCoby to Garden City, over to eastern Kansas, then from Lincoln, Nebraska, down to Wichita Falls, Kansas City. You're on a slight risk. Then we have a marginal risk from Rapid City to Casper to Amarillo to Hannibal, and then over here portion of Salt Lake City up to Cello in Idaho. The general thunderstorms elsewhere across the northeast, the Ohio River Valley, the Great Lakes, portions of the southeast, south, middle of the country, and the northwestern U.S. toward the California coast. Alright, let's take a look at the tornado probability. And we have a high chance of tornadoes over Kansas and Nebraska. Let me go back to it, and you can see 2% to green from eastern Wyoming to northern Texas over to Kansas City, Missouri. Damaging winds look like this. You can see the damaging winds from McCook down towards Garden City, and so you're going to be in the damaging winds up to 70 to 80 miles per hour. Cannot rule out a 90 to 100 miles an hour wind gust as well. 5% up to 60 miles per hour there. Alright, large hail. Pretty much same location, golf ball size, the baseball size. Hail could even be some grapefruit size as well. So be on the lookout for that. Be careful if you're in that area as well. Alright, let's move on into day number 3, which is Sunday. And we have a slight risk and a marginal risk stretching from areas of Nebraska to Texas all the way to areas of Columbus, Ohio. But you can see the slight risk includes St. Louis, Evansville, Springfield, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Woodward, Garden City, Colby, McCook, Liberal. General thunderstorms elsewhere from Montana to Texas over towards Ohio, West Virginia, to western South Carolina, Florida Key, a little bit from New York State, Maine. Probability rolls out like this: 5 to 15%. This is where the significant severe weather looks to be over a portion of Kansas, Nebraska, and eastern Colorado. Alright, 8 to 14 day temperature outlook for precipitation and temperature. We've got below normal temps up here in portion of Montana to the Dakotas, near normal, and also northern Idaho through Montana to northern Nebraska to Minnesota through the Dakota. Elsewhere, going to be above normal temps from Washington State to Washington State down to Arizona, New Mexico, to Texas, up to Wisconsin, Michigan to Maine. A little bit higher chance along the east coast from Virginia to down to Florida. Also above normal temps across the Hawaii and Chain Island. Below normal across much of near to below normal across much of the Alaska region. Above normal to the northeast. Alright, precipitation. The northern half of the U.S. from Maine to Tennessee to Oklahoma to Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, and then a little bit of portion of western Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. Above normal precipitation. Near normal from California to Nevada to Texas to Louisiana to the Carolinas down to Florida. Near normal precipitation. Above normal precip across the Hawaii and Chain Island. Much of Alaska except the tip of the western Alaska region. So, alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and also like videos as well. So, alright, we'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Friday evening, folks, take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.